system that we have of what we deem success. If you look here, the professional families read to their children. The average 3-year-old hears over 2,000 words per hour, whereas children on welfare hear only 600. What's really staggering is if you're a professional, or if you're going to be a professional father or mother, would you really want to put your child in a position where you're not able to continue to read to them when you're not at home? We're looking at e-learning, which is already a $56.2 billion industry. So we really think that there is ability here to, when we're recording these story sessions with our kids, to be able to tap into this market, which is already $50 billion and greater. So you might be asking yourself, so there's this problem with education, but what exactly does Lullabye do to solve that? What we're doing is we're creating personal bedtime stories for your child. So when you're actually speaking to your child, you can record that memory using Google Glass. And page by page, you can actually swipe through and record each individual page so that they can go ahead and when you're not there, cycle through as if they're reading alongside you when you're not there. 60% of American dads interact with their kids 15 times per month or less, which I think is a pretty staggering statistic. This isn't something that just affects mothers, but it's definitely something that affects fathers. But when we're thinking of who the target audience, who the target market was for this product, we were definitely thinking of mothers. Unfortunately, something that's on the rise is that a lot of working women in the workforce here in Silicon Valley, here across the country, across the world, we want them to be empowered. We want them to go into professional careers, and women want to do this as well. But often, women feel conflicted because they want to be amazing professionals, but they don't want to sacrifice being great mothers as well. We really want to turn women have to make the choice for being professional moms and for them to be able to be professionals and moms at the same time. Literacy is the foundation of success. That's something we fundamentally believe with Lullabye, and we'd love to give a demo of how it works.
So let's go for demo time now. Okay, so Lullabye works for both the parents and the kids. So first, the mother will record the story with glass, and I'm going to show you right now how. So basically, first, this is the book that I want to read to my kid. I would say, so first I will record a story. And to do so, I will first capture the cover of the book so that the kid could recognize it later.
Yeah, you're at time.
Okay, I'm going to be super quick. New. So now I recorded the cover and so that the kid will be able to find the picture later and to use the app. Just to show you quickly how the recording process works. Let's do just a page. Record page 1. Does a kangaroo have a mother too? So now I'm going to save the thing and assume that we recorded the whole book. It's saved, and now let's see quickly how it works for the kid. So the kid would use glass the same way. It will listen to a story, show the book cover, and hopefully, yes, recognize. And now I'm hearing the story. Unfortunately, you can't hear it, but I'll be happy to show you a demo later if you want to try. Thank you very much.
What technology did you use?
GDK.
Magic. Okay.
So we use the GDK and technology called Moodstock. Any other question?
You talk a little bit about the UI of Y Glass and how this compares to other things, and what you think the difference is of the child having glass, and what do you think the difference is of the parent having glass? Do they both need glass, and what's the benefit?
So first, for the parents, to me it seems pretty clear that the parents need glass, because if they read the book, if they have to go back and forth using a tablet or a similar system, it will make the whole experience a lot more tiring, and let's assume they just would not record stories for the kids. And also the fact that the kids have glass. Here we need glass for the recognition of the cover, because if the kids can't read yet, it'll be really difficult for him to pick in a list, for example, in a computer. And then you don't see it after, but like when the kid is reading the story and have the recording of his parents, he has just the number of the page on the screen to show the progress when he's reading. But we're really actually just using the audio here. So we think like glass was a good device to help the kid to be at the exact same moment. And it's actually the same if you use a computer or a tablet, you're interrupting your reading experience. So.
I wondered if you could talk through a little bit why you chose to kind of break it out into pages. Because if I'm a parent and I'm taking the time to read a book, I'd hopefully be reading that book while my child is there. And then if the child's there, I wouldn't want an interrupted flow to that interaction. I'd want it fairly seamless. So how do you see the books being recorded in the first place, and why did you do page by page?
So we choose to break down with pages because when the child will use glass to read the book, it's likely that he will be alone. So maybe he wants to take time in a page, replay that page, or if you have really nice illustration, have a longer look at it. So it's really to adapt to the children. And also, if you do a single recording of the whole book, and the children has difficulties in some sentences, it's really likely that the children will take a much longer time to read than the parents. It's a way to stop and wait for the children and adapt to his pace.
Experience, especially little children, let's say 3 years, 4 years, they want to read a book from beginning to end. They often switch pages, go back and forth very fast. How do you handle this situation?
Well, in the application, you can swipe forward and backward to choose a page. So this is actually possible for the children. But for the recording, you actually have to follow the order of the pages. But for the listening of the story, you can replay the same page and so on, especially if there's a moment. Because usually children have a moment in the story when they know the story that they really like. They like to replay and will say to the parents, can you reread me that page and so on. So you would actually be able to do so.
Is it possible to just listen to the story completely, ignoring them on which page? Because my son, he often just, I'm continuing telling him the story, and he just wants to go back to look if something is still there. But then he wants, once again, to that page where I'm still continuing to talk, so I'm not interrupting.
There's definitely a versatility you can use with it. So you could just have it be one large page and that would be the full recording. We were thinking a slightly older demographic, where more like first grade, second grade and older. But if you wanted to have a younger age group where your child was, it would be possible to just have one large recording. We wanted to do that basically so that the children would be able to have full range, and it's kind of like a pre-reading tool, so they feel like they're turning the page physically. They're starting to get in the mindset of what reading actually is, but they're maybe not there yet to actually read each word and understand it. So it's definitely possible to have just one big page.
Oh, Sorry. I had one question. Part of the benefit, it seems, of actually reading to your kids, it seems, is them reading along with you, and that impact on their development. Do you guys have any plans to maybe have like maybe Google Glass? The parent wears Google Glass, but the kid has maybe an iPad and is reading along with his kids. Do you have any plans for something like that, maybe?
One of the things that we were definitely thinking about for the future would be for the children to then start recording their own stories, specifically when the parents weren't necessarily there, so the parents could have these keepsake memories of their children's kind of evolution of intellect and education over time. But certainly there's opportunities for interaction if they both had glass or if they had an iPad or something like that.